Daily video blog, number 3652, start date, whatever. What do you want to talk about tonight?
I have been getting private correspondence telling me that I need to do something about a situation which transpired about a week ago. As it has divided. Once again, something has happened which has divided the filmmaking community in Ottawa. I agree that what happened was not
necessary.
Well, yeah, it was not good for the filmmaking community, and some people think it was not necessary. It was kind of like a case of someone got upset. And it was pointed out to me that, and you have pointed it out as well, that I have a tendency not to understand the moment in time when someone is upset. I'm fixated on facts, and often I completely miss that someone's upset.
You miss the emotion.
Yeah, I don't even get. I'm in a logical conversation, I think, and someone also pointed out, don't you realize the other person's really upset right now? And then they explain it to me, and I get it. That's a flaw in who I am. That's what Joe calls the Asperger Alan. So a little while ago, like a week ago, I posted something which I intended to be humorous. I was being careful to align what I wrote with what somebody else had originally wrote, and I thought it was clear that I was making reference to not people. But somebody else in the conversation didn't see it that way. They were offended by it, and it wasn't my intention to offend anybody. This person has unfriended me on Facebook and asked that I never speak to them again. So it puts me in an awkward situation. Like, how do I do anything with that? If I'm going to abide by their wishes. Nonetheless, I apologize to that person for offending them. It wasn't my intention. I believe I was misunderstood. It certainly wasn't my intention to say anything offensive. I agree with those who have spoken to me and said that, Alan, you should do something about this. This is not good. Case in point, at the Digi60 documentary screening, I went to that screening not knowing who else would be there that I know, and I didn't see anybody I knew until two people walked in, actually three. A couple with another person. I knew all three of them, but one of those three people was the person who told me never to speak to them again, so I was in this awkward situation. And so were the couple that was with this person, because they were trying to walk the fine line of being in a conversation with their friends, but their friends weren't talking to each other. So it was really weird, awkward. And I've been told that similar situations have transpired, not to that great a degree, but there are moments when people are, oh, gee, what do I say here now? There's this thing in the air and I can't talk and say what I really think, or have to be careful what I say because I'm with some friends of this other person and I'm also friends with this other guy and I'm in the middle. Anyway, it's an awkward mess. Joe said when someone doesn't understand somebody, she was telling me they need to take it offline. Other people have sent me that note as well. Why didn't this whole thing get resolved offline? The moment somebody was upset, why didn't it go offline? Well, I apologize also for not having the skill set to realize when someone's upset. Often, I don't.
This is very true.
I just see a bunch of facts and I restate my side of the facts to try and be clear, because all I see is someone not understanding me. I don't see the upset. So that's just a flaw in Alan, and I'm sorry I can't do a whole lot with that. I'm working on it, but as evidenced by this recent conversation, I didn't get somebody was upset until
it was
well too late. It was way too late.
Yeah.
So,
for the sake of the Ottawa filmmaking community, you're.
Well, I'm not even happy with the fact. See, this person who's upset with me, I regard them at a fairly high level of esteem. I appreciate them as an actor. I appreciate them as a filmmaker. I appreciate many conversations I've had with them, their points of view and their attitudes about things.
And advice.
And I've taken their advice, and I respect their opinion. So to offend that person was once I was aware of what had happened, I was very conflicted about, well, what do I do? I don't think I did what I was accused of doing, and yet this person's really upset. and I don't process that well. I get very factual, and all I do is then repeat the facts that support my claim that I didn't do it. But what really matters, as I posted in a video about 3 months ago, and I only recently had this brought to my attention, didn't think of it on my own.
By me.
It doesn't matter whether or not you actually did the thing that made the person feel offended. What matters is the person is offended. So that's why I'm sitting here having this conversation with a camera and a microphone, is that it bothers me a great deal that I've offended this person, and there's nothing I can do except apologize. I didn't intend to offend anybody, and I didn't intend to say anything harmful to anybody or derogatory. I was attempting to be funny, and that's apparently something I'm not very good at.
Okay, give me 2 seconds here. So because you've been unfriended, you have no way of getting this message to this person unless one of the filmmakers who sees it shares that with this person.
Yeah, because I'm trying to respect the request not to talk to them ever again, which is, I don't know how everybody else hears that. I hear that as a factual statement, as in, don't talk to me, don't write to me, don't whatever. So even making this video seems like I'm walking a fine line.
That's it.
But what else can I do?
That's good.